Well, hello again and welcome to day 5. We are just keeping the momentum going. So make your way down to the mat. Maybe hit subscribe on the way down and let's get moving. I have Rosie here with me today, the furry little puppy mop. So she might be making a little guest appearance here and there. Beware for that. That always adds some entertainment value for sure. All right, my knees are bent. Feet are flat on the mat, hip width apart. And I want you to inhale and just exhale into the mat. Settle in, rib cage settles down to the mat. Tailbone is reaching long. Inhaling into your rib cage, into those intercostal muscles. Inhale. And on the exhale, rock your hips. Pull your lower back into the mat and peel and curl all the way up to the top. Pressing those arms into the mat. I have my eyes closed and I just want you to feel the length in your body. Head reaches in one direction, knees reaching in the other direction. Inhale and articulate all the way down on the exhale. And uncurl completely at the bottom. Inhale into your rib cage. On the exhale, no butt, all abs. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up. There she is. She's just dropping her ball somewhere near me. She wants me to throw it for her. That puppy loves a good tennis ball. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Inhale. On the exhale, rock your hips. Feel that flow of your body. Feel that movement. Feel that opening across the front of your body, activating the back side of your body. Abs are nice and tight, holding you up there. Inhale. On the exhale, coming down. We're going to do one more. It just feels good to get your spine moving. Rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. Let your breath help you. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale, articulate down. Make sure there's energy between your knees. Don't start letting your knees wander off to the side or anything creative like that. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Bring those feet together and your knees together and interlace your hands behind your head. And from here, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hold here for an inhale and exhale brings it down. Keep your rib cage connected to the mat here. So even though your head's down, you're still working and your abdominals are still playing along. They don't get to take 5 while you're down. You're still working. Inhale into your rib cage and exhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hold it here. Reach around, grab the backs of your legs. Curl your torso up a little higher. Hands come up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your head and lower right back down. Again, that rib cage doesn't get to pop up here, so keep it down. Inhale. On the exhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Reach around, grab the backs of your legs. Curl yourself up nice and high. Stay there. Don't drop back. Hands come up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your head and lower it all the way down. At the bottom, hold for an inhale. And exhale, lift. Reach around, grab the backs of your legs. Curl it up there. This time, stay lifted. Arms are going to come up to the ceiling. Don't drop backwards. Arms are going to travel over your head, stressing out that center of gravity just a little bit by changing where your little leverage points are here. And head comes all the way down. And right here, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands come down by your side. Reach to the other side of the room. Hands come up. Hands travel over your head and bring it all the way down. And head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. And hands come up. They travel over your head and take it down. One more time. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands come up to the ceiling. This time, interlace your hands behind your head. Let your head be heavy in your hands. Look up to the ceiling. Make sure there's no stress and strain on your neck. Right leg comes into tabletop. Left leg comes into tabletop. And tap that right toe down to the mat. And left. Bring it closer, Rosie. Come here. She's just staring at me. She thinks it's time to throw the ball. Not yet. Or bring it right here. Anyways, Entertainment of a puppy. Keep those legs going and add a rotation to that opposite knee. Cross and cross and cross and cross. Keeping those elbows open. Your armpit is reaching across to that opposite knee, so you're really getting your obliques, the sides of your waist, kicking in. 4 and 3 and 2. And last one, both knees come up. Squeeze those knees together. Once again, double check that your head's heavy in your hands. You could even drop it back an inch or two and then lift up right around your rib cage and your bra line there. From here, press those legs out and drag them back in. Press your legs out. Lift your chest a little bit as you drag those knees in and press them out and pull it in. And this time you're going to add a rotation with your torso to the right as you pull your knees straight in. Come through the center. Don't drop back with that torso. Rotate to the left. Press it out. Stay lifted. Exhale. And through the center and the left. Let's do one more time each side. Last one to the right. Coming through the center. Last one to the left. Press everything out in the center. Pull it all the way back in. Hold. Inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Arms are going to come out to the side in a little goalpost position. Keep those knees glued together, nice and tight. Left hip is going to lift up off the mat. Float your knees over to the right. This is one of those moves that less is more, because I really want you quiet in your shoulders so that you're really moving right through your waist, stabilizing with that left side, holding it here. Straighten your legs, pull it back to center, and bend. No shifting of those legs. Take it over to the left. When you straighten your legs should be equal and not one longer than the other. Pull it back to center and bend. And take it to the right and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. And over to the left and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. One more time each side. Take it to the right and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. And to the left and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. Hold it here. Head, neck, and chest. Lifts up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs. Press your legs slowly into your hands and sit all the way up. My knees are ever so slightly bent. They're going to be hip width apart. I'm going to bring my hands behind me, fingertips facing my rear. If this hurts your wrists, you can always curl up your mat just a little bit to give them a little bit of a buffer and change the angle there. And from here, lift your hips up. Chest is open. Let that rear end fall. Just let it be heavy. And from here, let's do some tricep work. We're going to bend those elbows, and it's going to go 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hover that left foot and dip it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that foot down, hover the right one. Last set, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Put that foot down, rear end comes down. You can just crisscross applesauce your legs. Bring that right arm right in front for a stretch. Keep that shoulder pressing down. And then bring that arm up behind your back. Get that stretch. That arm is going straight down your back. Hey, Rosie. Hey, puppy. And then let's switch sides. Left arm comes across. Grab above or below your elbow. And get that stretch. Shoulder stays out of your ear. And then goes right behind you. Get that stretch down your back. Oh, that stretch feels good. Make you do the hard things so that we can really enjoy the stretch afterward. Rosie, don't hit the camera. I don't need that kind of production help. I have enough challenges on my own. And release those arms. Legs are going to go out in front of you. Reach those arms in front of you. Make sure your chest and shoulders are open, tucking in your lower back. And let's roll it down. Rib cage stays on the mat. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Roll it all the way up. Belly button stays pulled backwards. If you need a little assistance, a little modification, bend your knees, grab your legs if you need to, let go when you can. Choose whatever works for you as far as what modifications you need. And I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. I'm not feeling super confident about it, but we're gonna do it. This is gonna be a little bit more challenging. Interlace your hands behind your head. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Reach your hands forward. If you need to, bring them back when you can. Forehead goes towards your knees, rounding it forward. And then stack your spine. Grow nice and tall all the way up. From here, hinge straight back. And tuck your tail. If this one's too much for you, please just keep doing the roll-ups. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. See if you can leave your hands behind your neck. I'm not yanking on my neck, though, by all means. Forehead rounds to your knees, and then sit up nice and tall. Hinge back, and take it down. And inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. If you need to, reach your hands forward. Bring them back when you can. Forehead goes towards your knees. And sit up nice and straight. Hold it right there. No matter where you are, meet me at the top, sitting up nice and tall, hands behind your head. Flex those feet. I want them to stay exactly where they are. Inhale as you grow tall. Exhale, rotate to the right, and exhale a little more, and inhale back to center. Take it to the left. And inhale back to center. As you take it to the right, hold it here. Take a quick sneak peek at your feet. They should not have shifted at all, so make sure they're even. And then come back to center. Take it to the left, rotate a little more. Once again, take a quick sneak peek at that leg. If that right hip is, or that right leg is longer, pull it back and bring it back to center. One more time each side. Take it to the right, rotate a little more, and inhale back to center, and left. Left, and inhale back to center. From here, let's flip over onto your hands and knees. While we're flipping, taking your time, I'm gonna get the ball for the little sweet puppy. Let that little thing happen. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Knees right underneath your hips. Take your time here, tuck your tail, look into your belly button, and then uncurl, extend your chest forward. And tuck your tail. And uncurl. This time, tuck your tail, lift your rib cage up to the right. Really get that stretch on that right side. Come down through the center. Arms are straight. You're still pushing the ground away, even though you're getting an extension here. Lift that spine up and over to the left. And down in the center. And to the right. Down in the center. And left. And center. From here, right leg goes out behind you. Left leg goes out behind you. Really push the ground away. Elbows are ever so slightly soft. Back of your neck and head is lifted to the ceiling. Shoulders are out of your ears. Hover your right foot off the mat. I want it higher, your foot higher than your rear, so you feel your glutes popping a little bit. And give me a little lift. And lift. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that foot down. Hover that left foot. Again, hips stay down, but your foot is higher than your rear. Feel your glutes and give me a lift. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Foot comes down. Pike your hips all the way to the sky for a little stretch. If you need to, bend your knees, aim your tailbone way up to the sky. If you have it available to you, you can straighten those legs out, no matter where you are. Knees bent or straight. Inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. This time, rounding forward with your abdominals, come back to that plank position. Feet are hip width apart. I want you to pike your hips up. Right hand reaches to that left foot and take it right back out to a plank. And left hand reaches to that right foot and take it out to a plank. Using your abdominals to lift up through your midsection, through your powerhouse, through your core. Tap that opposite foot and come right back out. And left to the right and back out. Having wardrobe problems. And pike it up and out. One more time. Tap that opposite toe and bring it all the way out. One knee comes down to the mat, the other knee comes down to the mat, and we're just gonna make our way right onto the mat, sideways. Elbow is right, and I lied. I'm gonna have my hand down there. I want you to make this little A shape with your body. So your hand is a little farther out than your elbow. I have both knees bent, not super close, not super far, somewhere in the middle. My top leg is in front. I'm going to push myself up into a side plank, and I'm going to be pushing myself over my hand so that you're really protecting your shoulder. And lift, find that length in your body, and lower it right back down. And push it back up over. Hold right there, really using the sides of your waist right through here to stabilize yourself. Bend those knees and come down. We're just doing 2 more. Bring it right back up. And bring it down. One last one. Bring it all the way up. Hold it here. Rotate that top hand towards the mat. Straighten out those feet. So we're going into a plank. Don't worry, we're not going to stay here. What we're going to do is do a very slow, luxurious lowering of your body down to the mat. Elbows are tight to your ribs. Take your time, not too fast, especially right here. Woo, and come all the way down. And let's interlace your hands behind your head, behind your back. Bring those hands as high up your back as you can. Let your elbows fall forward. I'm going to have you put your right cheek on the mat. And then I want you to hover your feet ever so slightly in your legs and your knees so your legs are activated. I want you to kick yourself in the butt 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to straighten those legs. You're going to slide those hands still connected down your back. Open your chest and shoulders up. Get that lift, that awesome back extension. And then bring that head to the left. Or looking to the right, excuse me. And then bring your hands up your back and come all the way down. Legs are still hovering. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Open your chest up. Right cheek comes onto the mat. Hands come up your back. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3. Extend your legs. Extend your hands. And lift, lift, lift. Left cheek comes onto the mat. Hands come up. Let those elbows fall and kick. 1, 2, 3. Extend those arms all the way down, lifting all the way up and breathing. I want you to separate your hands. Palms are going to rotate towards the ground, so you're getting that external rotation in your shoulders. Relax those legs. Reach your head long over to the right corner of your mat, moving from your waist, not your neck. Stay long. Come through the center, over to the left. And come through the center and over to the right. And over to the left. Come back to the middle, lower yourself all the way down, push yourself up onto your hands and knees. And then I'm just going to have you take your time, walk your hands all the way over to the other side of the mat. We still have to do those side planks on the other side. Did you think I forgot? Nope, I didn't. Sometimes I do, don't get me wrong. Today, it's all part of the plan. Just kidding. Sometimes I don't have a plan. All right, hands are, your right bottom hand is out at an angle from your shoulder. Knees are bent slightly, and where you're gonna push yourself up over your hand as you come up to that plank. Top arm comes into a nice T. Head is reaching long in one direction, feet are going in the other direction. Inhale, and exhale, lower yourself down. And bring it all the way up. And exhale, lower it all the way down. And bring it up. And lower it down. We're going to do one more time. Bring it all the way up. And lower yourself all the way down. I'm going to make my way, wiggling around again, facing this direction just because it feels more feng shui. And I'm going to slowly lower myself back down to the mat. Arms come down by your side. Knees are bent. Feet are hip width apart. And let's rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. Lower your hips a little bit. Tuck a whole lot more. Really hold that tuck. Energy between your knees. Arms are pressing into the mat. Your neck is reaching long. And from here, right leg floats up to tabletop. Don't let that hip drop at all. Extend that leg up to the ceiling. Point that foot. Reach it long and away from you. Flex your foot up. And point. And flex. Point. And flex. Point. And bring it up. Flex. Find the length. Let your breath help you. You can exhale on the way down, inhale up. One more time. Hold it up at the top and give me a little press. Press. Really turning on the glutes on that left side. Working those hips. Feeling the backs of your legs in general. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Slowly articulate all the way down. Bring that right ankle onto your left knee. Float that left leg up to tabletop. Wrap your hands around that thigh. Let your elbow encourage your knee open a bit. And then float over to the left. Getting a stretch in that right hip. I know we just worked the left one, but it will get it stretched too. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. Rosie is playing with the ball by herself, throwing it and catching it by herself. It's super funny. I wish you could see it. And float that left leg down, unwind those legs, feet are hip width apart again, and you're gonna take your time, rock your hips, find that good tuck, peel and curl all the way up to the top, energy between your knees, hips stay level, don't let them drop at all, and float that left leg up to tabletop, and then extend to the ceiling. Keep that leg pointed to start, reach it far and away from you, all the way to the other side of the room. Flex your foot to come back up. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. And really reaching through that heel on the way up. Point and flex. Make sure that right knee isn't wandering off to the side. 2 more. 1 more time. Hold it up at the top and give me a little pulse. And pulse. 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 Go to your happy place if this hurts. I might be feeling a little bit of the burn. Burn, baby, burn. Whew, whew. And reach, and reach. 4, 3, 2, last one. Articulate all the way down, taking your time. Put that left ankle on your right knee. Float your right leg up to tabletop. Reach around, grab your thigh, on that right thigh. Hello, there's the ball. And then encourage that left knee open, float over to the right. And now we're getting that stretch right into that left hip. Okay, here you go. Look at that, brought it to me. Trying to throw the ball and not take out the tripod. Those are my skills for the day. And really exhale into the stretch. Unwind those legs and make yourself all the way onto your sides. My hips are at 90, my knees are at 90 degrees. Both hands come forward, head's just gonna rest. With your top hand, I want you to reach as far as you can and then circle your arm. Keep it low on the ground, coming all the way around, twisting through your back, twisting through your shoulders, getting that opening right across your chest. Feels very good. A nice big circumference with that hand. Let's bring it around. And reach and come up and open. Bringing it around. We're going to do one more on this side and then do the other side. Bring it all the way around. Hold it with those arms open, and you can just slowly and carefully wiggle yourself right onto the other side. Again, I'm lying this time on my right side. Knees are 90 degrees, hips are 90 degrees, top hand, both arms right out in front, head is relaxed on the mat. Reach as far as you can, bringing that top hand above your head, keeping it low, aiming to keep those fingers on the ground, just gently brushing all the way. If you're not there today, that's totally okay. I want you to make note of where your hand is if it's not on the ground, and see if you can notice it getting a little stretchier with each one of these circles. Just got to keep moving. Whew! Rosie, that thing came in hot. I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is. Oh gosh. And let's go one more time around. And then I think it's going to be ball time for Rosie. She's not food driven, but man, oh man, she really wants to play with that ball. And coming all the way around. I'm gonna have you rotate right onto your back. Let your legs go long on the mat. And just have a nice inhale. Settle in here. One hand I want you to put on your chest. The other hand on your tummy. Close your eyes. And just inhale. And exhale. Try to slow down your breathing just a little bit. Maybe going in for a count of 4. Hold at the top for a count of 4. Exhaling for a count of 4. And hold at the bottom for a count of 4. Continuing in that nice, good square breath. Inhale. Hold at the top. And exhale. Hold at the bottom. I want you just to keep breathing in this fashion. Stay here as long as you'd like, having just a little mini meditation. Trying to just let your thoughts flow in and flow out. Enjoy a minute to have some lovely breaths in and out. Settling your nervous system before you take on the rest of your day. I will let you stay here as long as you'd like. I am going to take this opportunity to say thank you again for joining me. It's always an honor to have you. I appreciate having you here. I appreciate you pushing play. Sometimes that's the hardest part. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.